first saw him at a different school district during a science night. I experienced his performance, and it was very engaging and very interactive with the other students. So I thought it'd be a great idea to bring it to the attention of Mrs. Fitch here and see if we could possibly bring him over to Elyria.
I think hands-on learning in science is extremely valuable because not all kids learn in a typical me telling them verbal or just showing them. I think kids really learn when they can manipulate the materials, watch it happen, then get to try it themselves. So this type of science magic show is awesome because it gives hope, motivation that they can do it themselves because they get to participate in it. But he also does an excellent job of saying how you could kind of do some of this stuff at home as long as you have a parent, a guardian, aunt, uncle, and hopefully even our teachers can start to do some of it here at school as well.
My idea with the Science Magic Show is not so much to teach the kids science, but just to get them interested in science. All the science magic tricks, I think they're fun, they're exciting, and I try not to explain too much of the science of why they work, just enough to get the students to realize that, yeah, there's science there, there's science behind that. And at the end of the performance, the students say, that was a lot of fun, I think I'm interested, I'd like to pursue that into the future. So it's, I don't think it's much about education and teaching and learning, it's more about motivation. And if the students have the motivation, then they'll pursue the education themselves. Traditionally, science education was approached by, oh, you had a textbook, you read about it, you solved some problems, and what we're beginning to understand now is that it's once you do it yourself, then you really understand it, then it starts to make sense to you. So the demonstrations are a way of showing how the science works and why the science works, and I think it's a more valuable lesson because it's an understanding that is more deep-rooted and sticks with the students. My personal favorite, however, is the Rainbow Connection, the one I performed at the end with the beakers turning into different colors. I think the reason that one's my personal favorite is because it's actually the science behind it is really complicated. It took me, I was working with my students in the afternoon. It took us several days to actually learn how to do that experiment and to get it right and to get you know, what are the concentrations that you need and how quickly do you mix them. So it's actually, there's a lot of science, it's very complicated. It's a tricky demonstration to perform, so that's why it's my personal favorite.